Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag budget meals under $5. This is hosted by our wonderful friend Brenda over at Maniac Grammy's Homestead. You can go over and check and see what she posts and what everyone else in this awesome collaboration posts. Her channel is an awesome one. You're going to enjoy it. And then follow the hashtag to see what everyone else posts on this. Today, I am not going to make a recipe. I'm going to tell you about a couple of recipes that are tried and true. I've made them many times over the years. The first one is Poor Man's Cookie. This one, on the back of it, this comes from a magazine, and it said, in the 1930s, producer of a popular radio program called Jake and Lena invited listeners to write in for this recipe. My mother changed the name from Jake and Lena's Cookie to Poor Man's Cookie because it contained no eggs, milk, or nuts. Now, mind you, you can put the nuts in if you choose to, but at that time it didn't. Despite the name, the cookies are rich in taste. Okay, and here is what it is, and this one calls for 2 cups of rolled oats, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and 1/2 cup of sugar. I didn't say they're low calorie. A cup of all-purpose flour, a 4th teaspoon of salt, teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 cup of hot water, a 1/2 cup of shortening melted and cooled. Now, let me say, many times I've used vegetable oil or whatever kind of oil you have, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So you just mix all this. Let me get my glasses where I can make sure I'm telling you. I don't know, you guys. I just dump it all in there and stir it up, and it works for me. Okay, so I'm not going to bother to read these. Most of you, I'm sure, have made cookies. You just mix them up really well. And then you roll them to a walnut-sized ball, and then you place them on a grease baking sheet, and you bake at 350 for 10 minutes or thereabouts until they're golden brown. Remove from the oven, let them stand for a couple minutes, and then put them on a wire rack. That makes 3½ dozen cookies. They are quite good. I think you will enjoy that one a lot. Of course, you know it's loaded with sugar, but the rest of it's pretty inexpensive. The next little recipe I want to tell you about, I've had fun doing this one, and it's a Rachel Ray 1 cookie. What I've done this a few times is when I had different people over. I wanted to have a little activity for them. I got out all these ingredients, gave them all a little bowl, and had them all make their own cookie. And it's kind of fun, you know, to do. It calls for 1 cookie, a 1/2 tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. You cream that together, and then you put in 2 teaspoons of milk, an 1/8 teaspoon of baking soda, and 3 tablespoons of flour, and 1 teaspoon of flour. So 3 tablespoons and 1 teaspoon. And you mix that all up, and then you can put in your chocolate chips or whatever you like. And you make it, and you put it on a cookie sheet and bake it. I don't even know that I wrote how long to bake it. But you would put them in your oven and bake them, or maybe even the air fryer. But it's fun. And we've done that, and each one have made their own cookie and then ate their own cookie. I went to Walmart. I walked to the coffee aisle. Did you know they have so many coffees at Walmart? I mean, some of them I don't remember ever seeing. So I've just got a little scanner on there that you can look and watch if you'd like to see some of the coffees. You wouldn't believe some of them. So then I moved on to some of the clothing. And just stay tuned for that, and I'll be back at the end. I am in Walmart. It's been a while since I came down the coffee aisle, and I found some interesting. First off, look high up. You know, I don't think to look up high sometimes. Yeah, I see some different ones there. I don't see everywhere on here. And then look down here. See, I'm standing there straight in front of these. This is the real estate that is best in your eyesight. But I just didn't realize so much. I'm going to go a little slow, or maybe you can see a few prices, and then I'm going to move up. Look, there's Newman's Coffee up there. And Seattle's Best. Oh my goodness, look at this one. I never heard of this. Have you heard this one? Lava Aza. How do you pronounce that? And then we're going to come back down here where it's within eyesight. And lower. I wonder, the lower ones, I wonder if they get as much attention. Okay, I'm going to move on down. You see these. I have found out, you guys, that I don't care for blueberry coffee. You may love it. That's okay. We all have different tastes. There's more coffee. Most of the time I get mine at my little discount store. Hopefully they still have it. Still have some more coffee left. But I'm starting to think about getting more. Now look up here. This is the top shelf. No, that's the next to the top. Here's the top shelf. Look at that. There's some more. Look. Hope you can see the prices. Now I'm going to come down. Oh, wow. That's $7.24. Here's something. Now, I haven't heard of this brand. Have you heard of that one? That's new. What is that? That is $5.48 right here. This stuff, you guys, if you don't drink coffee, you don't want to have the caffeine. This is pretty tasty. I had a container of that I got one time. Look, see what it's in it. Barley, malted barley, chicory, rye, and nothing else. Pretty tasty. I think my bottle is still up there, or my can. Okay, let's see. Now we're on here. Up here, way high. Okay. And then the instant coffees. I've been getting this one lately. My sister brought me one of those that was from the food giveaway. It's $8.47. Wow. This is only a little bit, you guys. Have you heard of those two? Jubilee? I have not heard of those. And what about this one? Okay. This might be new to you. It is to me. Okay, here's another. How's that one? Let's see, you can see the price too. And I've heard of this one. They used to do that one. Now moving down slowly. Oh, here you go. Holler Mountain. And Founders, that's Stumptown? Stumptown? Okay. How do you pronounce that? This used to be a pretty inexpensive coffee that I always thought was very tasty. And we're back to the ones we mostly see. Okay, here you go. I think my niece's husband, John, used to love this Black Rifle. coffee. I don't know which one he got. They really have some pretty containers of it too. These are kind of cute dresses. They're long and they're $30. I wouldn't pay that for it, but it's sure pretty. This is at Walmart. It's $9.98. Here you go. These are pretty colors. That looks like t-shirt material. Looks like it'd go down to your knee. Thereabouts. That's really pretty. And look at all the colors they have. Yeah. That's nice. Oh, they even have stripes over here. Let's see the stripes. Oh, they have black and white one too. And then the tan one. That's so pretty. Would I feel comfortable wearing it? Probably not. But it sure is cute. Ooh, I love the bottom of it. Look. It's kind of long. And look at the price. $19. I have a feeling you'd have to do some ironing on that. It's made in India. And it's pretty. $19 also at Walmart. What do you think? Isn't that cute? And they have a navy blue. And here, that's a kind of a classic, nice looking outfit. Not sure it'd be comfortable, but it's $19. And this is a navy blue one. Long sleeve. Wow. Okay, I like this one. It's $34, so I don't know. That's Walmart. And it only goes to about probably your knees. And they have just this really pretty, what color you call that? Red orange. Sure pretty. They have some pretty ones. They feel like cotton. I don't know. Everybody gonna get their irons out, and how are we gonna do this? I didn't look to see what they are, but they feel like cotton. There it is. These are $11.98. They feel like t-shirt, and they are. This style is so comfortable. Wow, and that's not too bad a price, I don't think. I don't know about that size. Look at that. But I like that, and look at the colors in it. I'm going to come around where you can see all the colors. Yeah. I can see that as a really nice, comfortable thing to wear. You could dress that up too. It wouldn't have to just stay just exactly like that. You could wear a cute jacket with it, or put a pretty necklace on it. I like that. What do you think? This is interesting. This is just a little top. It's $24.98. I don't think I'd do that. Would you? There's another one. Is that $24.98? Let's look. It is. I don't know, you guys. I can't do that. These probably come to the knee. This is also at Walmart. And it's $16.98. And look at the colors in this. It has that. Well, don't feel quite like the other fabric. It feels kind of cottony, but I don't know exactly. But look at the different ones. I don't think I like it quite as well. Oh, look at this one. This is a pretty design. What do you think? Oh, they have all sizes. This is a 16-18. So, got a lot of different sizes in it. Thank you so much for watching today. I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for #NewToMe and all the others that I do. Be sure and go back and check my others if you happen to miss them. I really appreciate it. And most of all, I thank the Lord that you're here. I thank you for the ones that's been with me for a long time and the ones that just joined me lately. I appreciate it so much. And if you would, like and subscribe, comment, and share if you don't mind. And I want you to always remember, Jesus loves you.